I'm in front of the prison camp.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Regenerating health, slow motion, lens flares, and Kiefer Sutherland. To say I was terrified for the next installment of Metal Gear Solid would be an understatement. Every Metal Gear title has distinct gameplay elements that are a vast departure from the last, but Ground Zero seemed to shake the core foundation of the series, both structurally and stylistically. I shouldn't have worried. It took me roughly 10 minutes of game time to realize that Ground Zeroes was the tightest gameplay experience I've ever had with a Metal Gear game. The controls were fluid, Snake is more responsive than ever, and every trick available feels useful. CQC has never been more straightforward or satisfying to pull off, and the slow-mo opportunity to silence someone who detected you is a perfect way to balance the open-world setting. Yes, the main mission of Ground Zeroes is extremely short. I completed it for the first time in around an hour. This opens up a wealth of side missions that range from mundane shooting galleries to intricate intel retrieval or target executions. Kojima manages to get a lot of mileage out of one setting, and there's enough content to keep you busy for a dedicated weekend.
Alright, you've destroyed the targets.
Narratively, Metal Gear has some wrinkles to iron out. While there isn't much in the way of a main story here, what little there is throws some confusion as to what tone Kojima is trying to set. I know Metal Gear games have always been wacky with plot from the start, but Ground Zeroes pushes controversy for what seems like the sake of controversy, and if this isn't handled well in The Phantom Pain, it could be the lasting scar etched into Metal Gear Solid 5. Story aside, what basically amounts to a playable demo for The Phantom Pain is a surprisingly deep experience that rewards creativity, experimentation, and exploration. The open world setting feels like it was the way Metal Gear was always meant to be played. It allows for tense moments to crop up naturally, giving your own playthrough a cinematic flair of its own. If he can keep cutscenes under control in the next installment, it seems like Kojima's found the balance between blending his love for movies with video games.
This is Morpho, arriving shortly at LZ.
I played the PC version, which is an excellent port. The game appears to be well optimized, and even on my 5-year-old 5770, the game ran mostly steady at a good frame rate when I pushed it to high. Above all, Ground Zeroes made me excited for The Phantom Pain, a game I had very little interest in prior to playing its opening act. Metal Gear Solid's formula needed a shake-up to keep things fresh, and Kojima is on the right path. Seeing how the open world structure will translate to a much larger experience is something I'm very eager to find out for myself sometime next year. However, the game is essentially a playable tech demo. It's a very well put together demo, one that successfully achieves what it set out to do, but it's a demo nonetheless. For the amount of content, I'd say it's worth picking up for no more than $15. And for the record, Kiefer Sutherland voicing Snake wasn't as strange as I thought it would be. For more discussion and reviews about video games, music, and more, head over to RevAnything.com.